Many of the saints of the Orthodox Church embraced the liturgical expressions of the West when they came into dialogue in the 19th and 20th centuries. St. John of San Francisco is very much first and foremost of a champion of celebrating this and emphasizing again and again, to be Orthodox does not mean to be East.
St. John, what he said is that the church, the liturgies of the Western Church, he says something like the Western Church was Orthodox for 1,000 years.
Yep.
And her liturgies of that time are to be venerated. He didn't say the liturgies of, Pius
V and
or Thomas Cranmer or William Laud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eastern. And to be Western does not mean.
Remember, the Gallican Rite was not based upon Tridentianism.
And that's the only Western Rite he ever celebrated.
There are some cases of him being involved with like some Roman Rite stuff.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, but mostly Gallican Rite, because that was mostly the only people who dealt with.
Yeah.
There was some anyway.
Can't be Orthodox. And we also have St. Raphael of Brooklyn, St. Tikhon, who evaluated these services and they praised what was profoundly beautiful.
All right,
wow.
So this is the whole Russian observation. Now remember, St. Tikhon, what happened is this. There were American Episcopalians, I believe in like 1900, who approached St. Tikhon about could they join the Orthodox Church and could they continue to use the 1892 American Episcopalian Book of Common Prayer. And St. Tikhon basically took all their material and sent it to Petrograd, the governing synod. All right.
Yeah.
Because he said, look, they're going to, I can't do anything. I'm going to let them deal with it, and then I'll give you a return. Okay. Reply. And the report on the American Prayer Book, I think, which is maybe referring to.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So it says that even if you want to claim there is little that's directly offensive to Orthodoxy in the text, except for a few places, it's more to do with the fact that the Anglican liturgy was contrived in the 1560s and 70s for the purpose of allowing Roman Catholics to be part of the Anglican Church for a temporary minute. Like that's called comprehension. Okay. And they also point out, however, that you can look at how the Anglican liturgy was constructed and what it left out to determine what was the theology of the prayer book reformers. All right. And they quoted the Gallican Rite text, the ancient Roman Rite text, the Mozarabic Rite text.
Yeah, they actually knew about it. They knew what they were saying.
Yeah, you actually had, Russian scholars who were very well versed in that matter, and they could say that the reason everything was designed like it was to simply militate against these things. So I think they made some point that the prayer book cannot be used.
Yeah. And that was ultimately, now I should add to that too, because he does, he points out St. Tikhon here, and this is something that is very important to establish, that not only did the Russians say that the book was impermissible, but the use of the term the liturgy of St. Tikhon is an anachronism.
So
St. Tikhon never approved anything of the sort. Yes. So calling it the liturgy of St. Tikhon is itself deceptive. That's something that I just thought I should throw in.
And remember, that's a development of 1977.
Yeah.
When the Episcopal Church did ordination of women, they took in, some Episcopalian congregations, and and they wanted, Father Paul and such. Okay. So.
Right? They weren't hung over with this anti-Westernism of our times, but they simply evaluated this and said, this is patristic, this is profound, this is the essence of Orthodox spirituality.
That's not what happened.
They did not say
that's such a lie.
They did not say the American Episcopalian prayer book was patristic.
This is Orthodoxy. No, you can go read the Russian observations upon the American prayer book. You can Google that, and you can read what they actually said. This is made up. This is fake news.